Hey, so many agents are still skeptical, believe it or not, that Facebook or online marketing doesn't work. And many of the agents who I speak to, right, they tell me that when they run Facebook ad, they get a lot of unqualified prospects. They get a lot of prospects who are not very serious, and they get a lot of prospects, who give them excuses like, "Oh, I just clicked," or "I was just curious," right? So we're seeing more and more of these cases, right? So the thing is that online and offline there are major differences. What many agents are used to, and to be honest, we agents usually we're quite slow to upgrade ourselves to online, right? So we have been slow to take up technology. That's one reason. But today in this video, I'm going to share with you how one of my agents actually closing deals using specifically Facebook marketing in only 6 hours, all the way from the first time he get the lead to signing the contract and getting mortgage approved, right? So here's the thing, right? There are major differences between online and offline, and today itself I'm gonna discuss this, and I'm gonna show you why online marketing is just like this iceberg. So there are certain things that you see and certain things that you don't see. All right. So today right now for the first I'm gonna talk about the difference between online and offline. Right. So the thing about online is that right now, right, a lot of agents why they find it a challenge is that you must understand it from the prospect point of view, not the agent point of view. Prospect point of view. So why is online so powerful for online for getting leads, for closing properties? The number one reason, the first reason is basically because it's so easy, right? So, right, why is it so easy? Imagine 10 years ago, compare today and 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago, the newspaper was still active, right? And 10 years ago, if you wanted to buy a house, what would you do? So, normally, you go and the first thing you do is you buy a newspaper, right? You pay money. Then you bring the newspaper back to your home or office, and then you read. You flip through the pages one by one, right? And then the third thing you do, you take time, right? It takes time, right? And then the third thing is you actually actively, circle this property that you like, circle that property, and maybe you don't want this, you don't want that, right? So you eliminate or you shortlist a list of properties that you like, right? So effort, right? So you spend time, you spend money, you spend effort to actually look for property. That's the old way. That's the old way. 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Today, no such thing. It's so easy. All this information is available out there for free. Google is the best way for prospect. That's how they search for property. They Google it, right? And Google is free, right? When they get information for free, they don't even have to spend so much effort to get all this, information to themselves. That's why it's so easy for a prospect nowadays. And the third thing is, right, it's so fast, so quick. Any problem, anything that I want to know, I just Google it so fast, right? So that's why I say it's so easy online, so super easy. That's why online comes with a different set of challenges compared to offline because it's so easy, right? And then I'm gonna tell you the solution, how to solve the problem, but how to solve the part where online is too easy for prospect. I'm going to talk about the second reason why online is so different from offline. The second thing is, for prospect, from not from the agent point of view, from the point of view of prospect, online everything is so accessible. So when I talk about accessibility, that means everything is on your fingertips. Accessibility means that information, all right? So all the information is so easily available. And just to give you a bit of context, right? The amount of information that is available right now in the world on the internet is quadrupling 4 times every year, 4 times, all right? So imagine the photos, the information, the pictures, the videos, they are quadrupling every single year, right? And when 5G comes, when 5G becomes available, what's going to happen is that all this information right now, which is 4 times every year, right, increasing at the rate of 4 times. After 5G come out, imagine what happened. It will become 10 times. Wow. So imagine that the human race today itself is buried under a mountain of information, right? So that is what I mean by accessibility. It's so easily accessible. Everything and anything under the sun, you want to look for it, you go and search for it, you can find it online, you can find on Facebook, you can find on YouTube, you can find on Google. So that is what I mean by accessible. And the third thing is online is so easy. provides such a big, such ease of use for prospect is because it's painless, super painless. Prospect, when a serious seller or serious buyer, they have to go and apply for a loan. They have to give their IC. It's a procedure, right? Paperwork, right? So you have to do all that. But online, no such thing. If you want to download information, I want to download a floor plan, I want to download all the pricing and all that, right? I just give my email only. They said it's painless. I can ignore it. I can, anybody online, they can create a fake profile. So that's what I mean by it's totally painless for them. No consequences for them, right? So that's why, right, why agents are finding it so tough, and that's why prospects are so super smart. They also take advantage of agents, and they've been telling you for years, I'm just looking, I'm just curious, right? So that is the exact reason why easy, accessible, and painless, right? So here's the thing. I want you to understand 3 universal truths. Very simple truth, right? I'm gonna start with first. The number of unqualified people, I'm talking about in general, in life, unqualified is always more than qualified prospect. That's a fact of life, right? Whether it's online or whether it's offline, the number of people is just like this iceberg, right? Look at the iceberg. So at the top of the iceberg is prospect who are looking right now. They are looking to buy right now, and take a guess how much percentage, how many people are looking to buy a house? Very tiny, very small, and they are going to be only maybe about 5%. Very tiny. The rest is 95%. Alright? So the number of unqualified prospects is any market, this is something that, in any platform or wherever, this is something that agents know, but few understand the real context behind it, right? That the number of unqualified prospects who is just happy, they're not serious, they're not looking to buy, right? It's always more than qualified. And then this is future. Maybe they may get ready in 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road, you don't know, right? And then this one is not looking to buy. So you can see that such a huge amount of unqualified prospects. That's a fact of life, right? You got to have a strategy to deal with that. You can't just okay, I'm only targeting the now people who are ready to buy right now. Every other agent is also doing that, and the competition is a lot. And all those prospects those people who are already at this stage are more likely to already have a relationship with one property agent, right? And the second truth that I want you to understand, right? The percentage of people who are online and offline in general are roughly the same, right? So percentage online, okay. What I mean by that, right? Of course, the world population. Look at the world population is maybe about 6 billion, right? And how many of them are on Facebook or online? A lot, right? So it's not 100% accurate, but it's more or less there are approximately same number of people online and same number of people offline, and that is the reality. That is the fact that you have to live with. The third thing is that social media, right? Social media, the people on social media tend to be more active. So when they're more active, they are actively hyperactive. They click. They whatever they like. They look at cat videos, or they look at memes, or and they're looking for all this. They are hyperactive, super active, right? That's the reason. Or this is the reason why on Facebook, especially Facebook, is more likely to send you all those prospects who are not qualified, right? So I need you to understand very simple thing. Okay, seller is also a buyer, right? This is how I was able to get very fast leads online who are sellers. Why? Let me tell you why. Most sellers, right, when they say that I'm looking to sell my house, right, when they say that, it's very hard. A lot of agents are gonna jump on them, and the competition for you is gonna be a lot compared to if you are targeting them as a buyer, and buyer are also likely to sell, right? That is exactly how I was able to get one of my agents, Rama, to close the deal in only 6 hours. Right. So I hope today I have been, sharing a lot of beneficial stuff for you. Right. And just be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and comment and ask me any question, and I'll be sure to answer your questions.